What's up?
What's up?
It's your boy. You know who it is, and I'm back for this month's albums that I bought last month ago. And last month ago, last month ago, I only bought CDs, but this time I only bought vinyl. So this is gonna be interesting to talk about. Now, I only bought like a couple albums last month ago. I don't really buy that much albums, but when I do, they're always very special and great to talk about. So let's go through the albums that I bought of last month. Now, the first album I got was Stevie Wonder, Hotter Than July. This has always been an album that I always really liked, but I never had a copy of it. And, I'm a huge Stevie Wonder fan. I love a lot of the man's work. He's such a great artist, and he put out one of the greatest stuff ever written. And he's very influential. But this came out in 1980. It had famous songs on here like Happy Birthday, great song to listen to when it's your birthday, and Master Blaster Jammin'. That's my jam. I love that song. And a personal favorite that I really like on this album that I love jamming out to is Rocket Love. Rocket Love is such a great song. Love this album, and great record. The next album I bought, it's a hip hop record, and I got Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City. This is Kendrick Lamar's second album. Came out in 2012, and my favorite Kendrick Lamar album is To Pimp a Butterfly. But I do love Good Kid, Mad City a lot. There's so many great songs on here, and the story behind all these songs are beautiful and amazing, and the way he puts them all together is amazing. And there's a couple bonus tracks on here. And one of them is featuring Mary J. Blige and Dr. Dre. So, this is a great record, classic album. And it's going to go down as a classic. Next album, I got another hip hop record, Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator. Great record. This was one of the first Tyler albums I got into. Goblin and this were the first albums I got into. And Tyler's discography. But this album is great. A lot of great songs on this. Comes with a poster. I don't open up these albums, but if you want me to open up these albums and show you what's inside of them, I guess we can do a video for that. But this album, so many great songs on here, and so many great production, and he really takes things to the next level. For a lot of Tyler fans, this is their favorite album, but personally, I love Igor a lot, because I think Igor, that album, he does things more interestingly, and I'm not saying this album he doesn't do anything interesting, I'm not saying that, but I think he kind of takes things to the next level with his production and instrumentation that he uses. And great album, love it. Always wanted to get this one when I saw it in a record store, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this. But next record, love these guys. They're amazing. Huge fan of these guys. I listen to them 24/7, and it's OutKast's Speakerboxxx and The Love Below. Now this record, it's a double record. There's two albums, the Speakerboxxx album and the Love Below album. Now let me go to the Speakerboxxx side. Now the Speakerboxxx side, it's traditional. It's more traditional hip hop, but there's some great features on here from Jay-Z, Killer Mike, CeeLo Green, and Sleepy Brown, who does a couple appearances on this, and usually, the Goody Mob crew. But, the Speakerboxxx side, really great funky trap beats and some great flows from Big Boy. My favorite songs on here is Church, War, Knowing, Flip Flop Rock, and Reset. Reset is such a banger. Even Ghetto Music is great, and Unhappy. So many great songs off of this side of the album. And then the Love Below side, I love this side so much. What Andre 3000 was doing on this side was crazy. how there was like every song kind of tied into the story about love and different kinds of love. And oh my gosh, I mean, so many great like songs on here, great. I mean, songwriting and production on there is great. The features do a pretty good job. I mean, Khalees does a really interesting guest performance on here. Nora Jones does an interesting guest performance on here too. And yeah, I just love the Love Below side. And put this together, I mean, these two albums combined together just makes an ultimate classic album. Love this album. Um, it's not my favorite OutKast album though. I think AT Aliens, that's my favorite OutKast album. But I do really appreciate this album as well. This album's really great. And yeah, those were the albums that I bought for last month. Great albums. I mean, a lot of those albums I listen to 24/7. And yeah, I mean, music is great. And yeah, so see you next time for Vinyl Update. It's your boy. See ya. Have a great day. Bye.